things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Throwing to get going. It's Herbert. That is going to be caught by the rookie wideout. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Didn't take them long to get down to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. Is one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Down the field, he's got one. And he will go all the way. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Lions. His fourth TD grab of the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
He fields it at the 8. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Jeremiah Wusu-Koramoah in on the stop. From the 31, here is second down and 9.
At the 31-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tungo Bailoa. A throw there on second down going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Throwing on third down, Tungo Bailoa. That is caught. He got Godwin. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
At the 46-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the 46, here's second and 4. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to have a first down. Good work down inside the 45-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big play.
And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Second and 2 at the 19-yard line.
Here's Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
It's a loss of 1.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Third down, 3 to go. A shotgun snap for Tua. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals, but in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
Start on the ground, and he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 5.
Set. Grenade.
On play action, now Herbert. He's going to look for the home run ball. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but his ball's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
21.
Herbert going to try to throw on third down. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll work this down inside the 35. It was Morrow there to bring him down.
Brings us second and 5.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 5. Now, Herbert. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Lion. Go. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
in. Touchdown, Detroit. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often my BC teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Here comes a return from the 5. Solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
So we are
7.
through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Tagovailoa. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
This is just like recess, just playing one-on-one football and saying, all right, I'm throwing you the ball. You got to go get open. This is a great job by the receiver selling it at the top of his route. Defender thought he was defending a deep ball. He sticks his foot in the ground and comes back. Well-timed, well-executed, and a nice pickup.
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He'll get this out wide. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3. In motion comes Pittman. On 2nd down, it's Gibbs. And he's going to pick it up. Take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
On first down, Tagovailoa. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down. Now Gibbs. And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Carolina.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. His kick is good. And the Panthers are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
try to power ahead with Ricard. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's tackled on the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Second and 5.
Set.
Up the middle they go. He'll push forward for about a yard. Christian Rose through. They're on the tackle.
5-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up third and 4.
Here's a third down and 4.
380. Set.
Throwing, Herbert. Quick throw, taken in. He's going to have it for a first down. Out of bounds after a gain of 5.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Lion. Ready.
Handoff here, up the middle, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold them to no gain.
Third and 10.
Hey. Set. Home troops right. Go.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He's going to let this one go deep. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It is a huge play for Detroit. 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Baylor tight. Switch. 380.
Here's Herbert. Quick throw here is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Set.
And he's going to be close to the first down. Out of bounds, just a little short. They can pick it up on third down.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred in this range.
Set. 380. Cut. You. Ready.
Herbert. He's got it at the 3. And he will get into the end zone. Tyler Warren. Touchdown Lions. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Santos good on the extra point. And the Lions add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. He's in field position to start this drive.
Ran up by the Lux and that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet with the diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Welcome New Orleans with the etiquette, the LA yelling.
That's Goddard in motion. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. First and 10. Play action. Tagovailoa. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tarheem Still. And the Lions are going to get the football at their own 40.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Set. Let's go, let's go. Black 80, black, set.
On first down, Herbert. That's into traffic, but taken in. And it's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Panthers are going to recover the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up, against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner. At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. From the gun, here's Tua. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now a timeout for Carolina. It's going to be their second, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now it's Tua. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. Third and long. They send Godwin in motion. From the gun on third down, Tagovailoa. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This one from 54 yards out. Looked like an issue there with the snap. Everything has to be right from this far away. The kick is no good. And this stays a 2-score game. Herbert now on first down. Open man down the field. It is held. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 27.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. It is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Detroit. Santos good on the extra point. And the Lions are able to extend the lead.
Panthers 10.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10. 26-yard line.
On first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, Tungo Vailoa. He's got it. That's Burks. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Major Traylon Burks. It's a gain of 6.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
Open man downfield. He's got his tight end covered. 22 yards to pick up there. It's a Carolina first down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Carolina.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. That's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 7. A shotgun snap for Tua. He'll let this go for Goddard. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goddard, that time. And third down coming up. Tua going to throw. That's complete. Tight end Goddard. His second grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, That's where the ball needs to go.
In trouble, and down he goes.
Defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That's how to dig yourself out of the hole. A pickup of 18, much more manageable. 3rd and 2 coming up.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. Their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
It's a pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Panther first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Panthers.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it'll be 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Let's go. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Now Tua. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, it hasn't been even worse. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Set. Go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And find some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd
So,
and
from
3.
37, here's 2nd down and 3.
Set. Set.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a gain of 4. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Set. Ready.
Now it's Herbert. That is taken in left side by 40. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Baylor Tiger. Set. Set.
Now a give up the middle. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
a 2nd down and 7.
Set. Set.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down.
Tackled by Christian Roseboom. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And that is incomplete. Contact occurs just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Set. Go.
They'll try it now with Montgomery. And he'll fight forward. He doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Set. Set.
Here's a run. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
Taken down behind
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Try it again here from the 7-yard line. 2nd down and goal.
Set. Kappa, Kappa, Kappa.
Well, we see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. 3rd and goal coming up.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall. They're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And now it's 4th and goal.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a decent return there. We'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with this target. That's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. But sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? Job well done right there. 3rd and inches. You don't want to chop or step or go east and west. You're just trying to hit this thing downhill as hard as possible, run right at the defense. And he doesn't get a whole lot, but he does get the 1st down.
Open man downfield. That's solid. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
And the Panthers first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to throw is Tua. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Yards to go.
They send Godwin in motion. Throwing on third down. Tungo Bailoa. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Panthers. Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good. Panthers are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Panthers 20.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. They'll return this from the 10. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Jonathan Allen on the
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Herbert. Has caught right side by Thornton. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Herbert to throw on 3rd and 1. Fires left sideline, and is complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Detroit.
Set. 380.
Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup up front.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the 31, here's second down and 4.
Set. Set.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Quick throw, taken in. He'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds on the first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard brings up second and
From the
9.
24 now,
At the
here's
24-yard
second
line.
and 9.
Delta. Set. Set.
Shotgun now for Herbert. And he'll take it on in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Lions. That is second touchdown tonight. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Panthers 20.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's a give to Gibbs on the zone read. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From 29, here's 2nd and 7. Play action. Tagovailoa. Pressure too much, and he goes down. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down. In motion comes Pittman. From the gun, here's Tua. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job. Separated the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That'll be intercepted. Picked by Benjamin Morrison. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
Now a run on 1st down. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 2nd down, they need 7. Here's a run going left.
Number 38. Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd down, they need 5.
Set. 380. What is it?
We'll try to get this one on the ground.
The running back will get the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 4. Brings up
On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. Oh, the hard count looked like they got somebody to jump. If they did, they pick up the 1st down. Here's 1st and 10. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking the knee. 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.